a Grail figure or a Holy Grail figure in the collector community is basically the pinnacle of their collection. Usually it's the most elusive thing that they have ever searched for. I am a collector myself. I love to collect niche little things. I like to collect things that I like. Okay, doesn't everyone? Now, this is usually a Holy Grail figure is something where there is an incredibly limited run. There is a incredibly niche liked. Usually it's not something that a lot of people like. It's sort of a very niche enjoyment. For me, I had a very specific Grail figure before I started YouTube. This was ages ago, and I was going to try to do it like a whole series of trying to hunt this thing down, because basically, I love Optimus Prime. Let me just give you the prelude to this. I love Optimus Prime as a character ever since my parents put on the G1 show for me on VHS when I was like 3. I was like, that's a guy that turns into a truck. Oh my god, he's so cool. He's so cool. So Optimus Prime in general has been one of my special interests for a long time. Growing up in the early 2000s or through the 2000s, there was a show called Transformers Cybertron. Now this show was peak back in the day. You had to be there. You had to be there, because if you watch it right now, the whole thing's on Tubi. The whole thing's on Tubi, so you can watch the whole show right now. It doesn't really hold up. The animation doesn't really hold up. Pioneers for the time. Like 2000s pioneering. Insane. Insanely good. However, like the designs are really cool. The story is like bonkers. It's actually crazy. But it doesn't hold up as much. But for me, it was a crucial part of my childhood growing up. I loved this show. Loved it. But what I didn't really realize until later was that it was actually, you know how when Power Rangers in the West is Super Sentai in Asia. So it's originally started its life as Super Sentai, which is a show that was made for Japanese audiences, and then companies in the US and in the West bought the footage from that, recast a couple of things, took out all of the scenes where they were speaking Japanese, and then put Western actors whenever they have their helmets off. That's how they did the original first season of Power Rangers, and that was so cheap for them, and it worked out great for everyone because the Japanese studio was making money by selling their footage, and the American studios were making money because they were making toys. They were making money off it airing. It was all good. The same thing they did with the Transformers series. So this was originally Galaxy Force. It was Galaxy Force before it was Transformers Cybertron. Now, stick with me here. This main character here, that's not Optimus Prime. That is Galaxy Convoy. He is a descendant of Optimus Prime. Stay with me. This is niche. It's gonna pay off. This is like Optimus Prime's descendant, and this one is Megatron's descendant. If you watch the original show, if you watch Transformers Cybertron, the translated version, it makes no sense. Because they talk about prior generations. Because this is far in the future. And it doesn't make sense because Optimus Prime is not the same person. They reference Gen 1 Optimus Prime in the show. And it's like, how can you reference him if you're him, bro? It doesn't make any sense. It's so confusing and so jarring when that scene comes on. There's even like Soundwave. Soundwave from Gen 1 is in the show. So I love this show so much as a kid. So much as when I got this toy. I got this toy when I was... would have been 6? I think I was 6. I still have it to this day. To this day, with all the bits in pristine condition. Dude, do you know how much self-control you have to have as a 6-year-old? To keep something until you're in your 20s? That's insane. It's crazy. I had that one, and then I also had like the little one. So I was a big fan of this guy. And a couple of years ago, I realized that, oh my goodness, there's also a Japanese toy line for this thing. And there was something called Hybrid Style, which is a niche, extraordinarily niche product line made from TAKARA Tomy in Japan. It was a series that was released in 2006 it was what if we had a figure that was the quality and posability of a big boy like this, but was the size of something like this. Okay? Stick with me here. They were like, okay, what's airing at the time? And if you do the maths, what was airing at the time was Galaxy Force. So, the first one of these that was made was a Galaxy Convoy, which was the guy that we were talking about. There's a Galaxy Convoy 1, and it sold pretty well. It did well. It was sort of praised for being good. It's quite rare now. They only made a couple of thousand of them. It's very rare now. Beg your pardon. Extraordinarily rare. Very, very rare. Because the next thing that happened in this line, they were like, we hit it out of the park. We hit it out of the park with this goat. Oh my goodness. We hit it out of the park with this amazing, amazing figure. Let's do Generation 1 Optimus Prime, which would make sense, you would think, until they made this guy, who is like one of the worst products they ever made. He's tiny, and that's what he looks like when he's transformed, because it doesn't clip together properly because it's tiny. They rushed it, and they killed the line. There is only 2 figure molds in this. There's 2 recolors. So there's the black one, which was a China exclusive, which I think is the rarest. And then there was also a black version of Optimus. But there is only too much. There's only two models in this line. There's only 2 models because the second one was so bad it got the whole line cancelled. Okay? So that's how rare it is. That's how rare these things are. There's only 2 models in this niche line from 2006 in Japan. They were only sold in Japan and Asia. And I was like, this is going to be my Grail figure. I'm going to hunt for this thing because I have both the little one and the big one. And let's see if we can find it. I was going to plan a whole trip to Japan specifically to find it and hunt it down. It was going to be a whole series until my brother gave me a call on stream a week ago. And he said, hey bro, I'm in Akihabara, which is the like nerd capital of Japan, in Tokyo. They have a Galaxy Convoy. Wait, let me just give me a second. Work with me, people, work with me. Let me just turn this off. Okay. Stick with me. This is an attention-seeking thing. Okay. He gave me a call and said, Lockie, I hope you're sitting down, because you're gonna be full mast in a second, because I have the original THS 01 Galaxy Convoy hybrid style, mint in box, still in its plastic, in Japan. And then I sent him the money and he brought it back. So we're going to be opening this later in another video, but I just wanted to tell you the story behind it because, oh my god, is it a tale. But that's about it for today. Thank you very much, beautiful people. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!